this video, we are discussing the last part of second extension theorem. And we already started lemma and proved that D is a field. That is, omega and phi belongs to D. And D is closed under complementation. And D is closed under finite union and finite intersection. And this shows that pi star is finitely additive on D. Now it remains to show that D is a sigma field and pi star is sigma additive on D. Since D is a field, to show that D is a sigma field, it suffices by exercise 41 of chapter 1 to show that D is a monotone class. Let's see exercise 41. A monotone class M is a non-empty collection of subsets of omega closed under monotone limits. That is, if An is increasing and An belongs to M, then limit An equal to union over An belongs to M. And if An is decreasing, An belongs to M, then limit An equal to intersection over An belongs to M. That is closed under monotone limits. And a sigma field is a field that is also a monotone class. And conversely, a field that is a monotone class is a sigma field. So it remains to prove D is a monotone class. That is, D is closed under monotone limits. Dn belongs to D. Dn increases to D implies D belongs to script D. Let's see the proof. To show that D is a monotone class, suppose Dn belongs to D and Dn increases to D, we want to show that D belongs to script D. That is, pi star of D plus pi star of D complement equal to 1. Or pi star of D is union over n Dn, that is pi star of union n equal to 1 to infinity Dn plus pi star of union n equal to 1 to infinity Dn whole complement, that's equal to 1. We want to show that this equality. Since pi star is sequentially monotone continuous, limit n tends to infinity pi star of Dn equal to pi star of union n equal to 1 to infinity Dn, and that's equal to pi star of D. And pi star of union n equal to 1 to infinity Dn whole complement equal to pi star of intersection n equal to 1 to infinity Dn complement, which is less than or equal to pi star of Dm complement for n greater than or equal to 1. Since this intersection is contained in one of the element in the intersection. And we know that pi star of union n equal to 1 to infinity Dn plus pi star of union n equal to 1 to infinity Dn whole complement greater than or equal to 1. That is 1 less than or equal to pi star of union n equal to 1 to infinity Dn plus pi star of union n equal to 1 to infinity Dn whole complement less than or equal to, this is equal to limit n tends to infinity pi star of Dn, and which is less than or equal to pi star of Dm complement from this. Now letting m tends to infinity, we get 1 less than or equal to limit n tends to infinity pi star of Dn plus limit m tends to infinity pi star of Dm complement, and that is equal to limit n tends to infinity pi star of Dm plus pi star of Dm complement. Sorry, this is limit n tends to infinity. And this is 1 equal to 1 since Dm belongs to script D. Therefore we get 1 less than or equal to pi star of union n equal to 1 to infinity dn plus pi star of union n equal to 1 to infinity dn whole complement and which is less than or equal to 1. Therefore, the equality holds. That is pi star of union n equal to 1 to infinity dn plus pi star of union n equal to 1 to infinity dn whole complement equal to 1. This pi star of d plus pi star of d complement equal to 1. Therefore, d belongs to script d. Thus we get dn increases to d and dn belongs to script d, imply d belongs to script d. And D is both an algebra and a monotone class and hence is a sigma algebra by that exercise. Finally, we show pi star restricted to script D is sigma additive. For that, if sequence Dn is a sequence of disjoint sets in script D, then consider pi star of summation I equal to 1 to infinity di, and that is equal to pi star of limit n tends to infinity summation I equal to 1 to n di, and since pi star is monotone continuous, sequentially monotone continuous, this is equal to limit n tends to infinity pi star of summation I equal to 1 to n di. And since pi star is finitely additive on script D, we can write as limit n tends to infinity summation I equal to 1 to n pi star of di. That is summation I equal to 1 to infinity pi star of di. Therefore, pi star restricted to script D is sigma additive. Since D is a sigma field and D contains script A, and sigma of script A is the minimal sigma field containing script A, and D is the sigma field containing script A. Therefore, D contains sigma of A. The restriction pi star restricted to sigma of A is the desired extension of P on script A to a probability measure on sigma of A. Therefore, our desired extension is the restriction of pi star restricted to sigma of A. And we need to show that pi star restricted to sigma of A, or the extension of P to sigma of A is the unique extension. For the uniqueness, we have this corollary of Dinghin's theorem. If P1, P2 are two probability measures on omega B, and if P is a pi system such that for all A belongs to script P, P1 of A equal to P2 of A, then for all B belongs to sigma of P, P1 of B equal to P2 of B. Consider script A for this script P and sigma of A for sigma of P. Then this corollary implies the uniqueness of extension.